Hello everyone, La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome to Chrono Cross. Just a heads up, I am playing the Radical Dreamers edition on my Switch, and this did originally air on my Twitch channel, which I'll have a link for down in the description below. But enough talking, let's get into the game. Okay. Be careful. Also, when you get in later, Karsh is actually really good. Seen some people say they like him more than Glenn for a green initiative. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Well then.
Then bring this boy Surge to me as soon as you find him.
Yes, sir. They didn't second step any of that? Okay.
Why, Sir Lynx?
Apologies.
Sir Lynx, where have you been all this time? We heard that you were headed to Fort Dragonia with the General. What exactly happened back there? There have been many strange occurrences since then. Perhaps you know of a boy named Surge? You are... me. What's going on?
How would you react if you saw, like, another version of yourself, like, just kind of walking around in this world? Like, your first reaction. Not everything that you do with the person, but the first reaction upon seeing the person. Because I feel like a lot of people would be like, shapeshifter! And then, like, run and hide or try to go get the gun, right? Like, especially if you're American. Like, that's the first reaction. Especially after I've been watching people play the Quarry a lot.
Let's just say I am another you, and leave it at that. Pardon me for saying this, but it appears that both of us need to look at the bigger picture. We will only have a limited understanding by staying in the same place. Silence.
Commander Norris, there is an urgent message from Command.
What is it?
Sir, it says a level 2 security message.
Go ahead. Take no heed. This man is one of us.
I love that he's already... Like, would you willingly vouch for something that looks like you? Right? Because the natural reaction is not that this is also still you. This is like that there's something else pretending to try to be you. And I don't know if it's just from, like, having enough conversation with him that he realized that this is definitely him and not some imposter. But, like, me personally, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, no, it's fine. You can tell you this very top secret thing to this guy that looks like me. I just wouldn't do it. Been seeing a lot of people play the Quarry 2. It seems pretty interesting, but I don't like the idea of dropping a whole 55 pounds on something I will play once or twice. Yeah. And first reaction, I guess, would be... What the fuck, Quarry? Exactly. Also, I've been really enjoying the Quarry, but I've been watching other people play it, because it's the same thing. I would totally love to play it, but I can't justify right now spending $64.34 with tax on that. I just, not at the moment I can't. But boy did I go into a deep dive of seeing all of the things that are available. Like, a lot of them. Yeah. So, I wouldn't speak for him immediately. Spider-Man meme where he's pointing at himself. I like the version that they bothered to do at the end of Spider-Verse for that. Yes, sir. Gobrick? I'm sticking with Gobrick. That sounds the most correct to me. Gobrick has arrived at the manor, sir.
He is quite ahead of schedule. Understood, I will return ASAP.
Yes, sir.
Sir Lynx, forgive me, but I must return to the manor at once. Please come to the manor a little later, and we will discuss this in more detail there.
Yeah, the thing I might pick up goes for like 10 to 15. Seems like a lot of my favorite games you can get for 10 bucks or less. Okay, so funny you should mention that, Earth. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but the new PlayStation like premium thing or whatever just launched in North America. Like this week was its first week in action, right? I don't care about that part. I'm just gonna autosave it. I have no intention of getting premium. I'm not gonna pay $114 a year for that. I'm not doing it. That's the part that whatever, set that aside. Oh, I need to change my party, that's right. The part that I do care about. You know how the big thing with specifically the premium, no other tier of this, it has to be the $115 one, is that you get to play the retro games. Like, that's exclusive to the premium tier, not their extra tier in the middle, not the starting tier. You have to pay for, like, the really expensive one. So, with that is access to a bunch of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 games. And PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, there's a lot of games like that, right? They also made it so that a lot of the retros, if not all of them, are purchasable independently of that premium tier. Ape Escape is $10 American, and I'm going to buy it. After I get paid again, I am going to buy it. Because I just spent an insane amount of money. I can't justify doing it until I get paid again. Yeah, I heard people were talking about the original Resident Evil being on that. So, yes, but no. So, it's the HD version. The HD remaster of it. Of Resident Evil 1. So, the version that they remastered and, like, put on the Wii and all of that, that's that same version. It's not the original. And the distinction matters for, like, the cases of, like, some of the double tap and the zombies coming back to life thing, if I recall. So I just want to mention that there is that little bit of distinction does actually matter for whether or not your character gets killed in-game from your own stupidity. That's the whole reason I wanted to mention it. So, and what do you got to say now that we're in Van's house?
Young master, you shouldn't be going out at a time like this. I'll be scolded by the master. Young master?
Huh. Should have the director's cut of the PS1 one too. I heard it was only... I heard that it was only the HD remaster. But I could be wrong. It might be that they looked at the PS3 one or something that was on there and made the call that way. So, I could be wrong. Double check, though, before purchasing it independently. But Ape Escape, it's $10 American. I spent so much time playing Ape Escape as a kid. I've been trying to figure out how I was going to play it on stream for you guys, because all I have it on is a PSP. But I can just purchase it for $10. And the sequel's on there too. I have the disc for that one still. I didn't lose that. I have the PS1 disc of the original one, but I can't find it anywhere. But I have the PS2 one. Oh, and I will say that for some reason, all of the new ones that they did are all in 50 FPS, but the loader itself is in 60 FPS. So in some cases there have been instances of ghosting. I'm just letting you know. Just to be prepared for that.
Van, what's the matter? It's quite uncommon for you to pay me a visit in my room.
This is your room?
Dad, wow, you're fat. You must be eating some really good food. What are you talking about? You've been eating just as well. Is that a piggy bank I see in the bag? I see you finally realized the importance of saving. Father is so pleased. But with something so small, you won't be able to fit much in there, will you? Here, I'll give you a bigger one. Van's piggy bank got bigger? Thanks. In return, I'll give this to you. Father. What's this? That's strange. It looks rather familiar. It's my treasure. But I'll give it to you, Father. I think Mom would have liked that. Mom? Huh. I love that he's just like chilling there listening to it. Although it's cracked, and you can't hear the waves in it. It brings back all my memories. The morning Van was born. The first words he ever spoke. The tears in his eyes as she heard him speak. Back then I was so full of happiness and passion. I might have forgotten something very important along this cracked seashell. Oh my god. Wait, does this mean that now that the piggy bank's bigger, does that mean that he's got the money to save the family or something? Oh, well, there we go. The soldiers are all dawdling around here. I wonder what's happening. I guess there are problems in any world you go to. Hey, me. Let's both try to live up to our best. My goodness, you look like me. Could you be a doppelganger? If so, am I going to die and go to heaven soon? I'm glad that you're having the same thoughts I would have, kid. What are you talking about? Ha! So you're not. Then you must be my father's illegitimate son. Normally, this would be a tearful reunion or some such thing, but I'm not a dullard. I know this guy's me, but it hurts my head knowing he's such a blockhead. How dare you? What do you mean, blockhead? Oh well. Keep working on your paintings. I'll take care of the dirty work. I do not comprehend what you are saying, but best of luck to you. This makes his unique level 7 element more powerful, I think. Oh, I'm glad I just lucked into that by being nice and kind. That makes me happy. Holy cow, we're already an hour in? What in the hell? I only have time to stream until, for like a total of 3 hours today, so we're an hour in. Okay. Ryan, welcome in! I didn't get to catch the end of the stream the other day. The one that we were watching with the wonderful cat folks, which is ironic, by the way, now that I'm playing as Link. I know that you sent me their name, and so I can like look them up again, but I wanted to like look into their channel more before I just follow on this case. Because I kind of tend to do that. Thank you! Twix and Cat, thank you. That's what it was. Oop. Oh yeah, I wanted to... My ear is ringing. Okay. Anybody that we think also should, like, look around? Like, anybody else that we should take around town before we dip? I think we should try to take Irene's to go see Nikki. I want to give it one try real quick and see what happens. But they did seem like a delightful couple. Yee. I managed to catch them also like listening to different people's songs, more or less. I was gonna call them SoundClouds, that's not right. I like them. I can't wait till December when Toys for Tots charity stream starts.
That does sound like that'd be cute. That reminds me, also, one of my streamers is doing a charity stream right now for the Trevor Project because it's the 6-year anniversary of her channel. And nothing from Auntie. Okay, cool. Let's just see. I want to take her to go meet her brother-in-law. Alright, let's see if... Nope. Okay. I just wanted to see if there was anything special that would happen with those two. But I guess not. I forget, do I have a boat here? I don't have a boat here, right? I'm ground bound. Last year they raised over $7,500 for it. That's insane. That's insane for such a... I don't want to say for such a small channel, but for a smaller channel. Like, when you hear the big channels doing it, you're like, oh yeah, that's nice. But like, when a small channel raises that much, it's like absolutely shocking. Teleporter. Right, I wasn't allowed to go in. We can't do anything until we like get closer to solving the bottom of this, but I want Radius to meet Radius. Alright, Draggy, I'm so sorry I have to do this to you, honey, but... God, I'm going in this with 2 yellows. I'm gonna die. Okay, does it matter which way I go to break into the manor? I need to give him some stuff. Some upheaval. Dragon Rider? Aqua... No, we want Aqua Ball. Right? You can just walk through the front gate. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm just using some of the different stuff that I have available. Just kind of filling it up. I know that there's a shop next to me I could just go to. And I'm gonna go there, I just... Oh, I have to give that to Draggy. That's on me. Cure Plus. And the manor itself won't have many enemies. The sewer will be where you have to fight a bunch so you can have Draggy back for that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and give me more of some upheaval. Trying to think if there's anything. Okay. We'll do a recover all with a +1. Let's see. July, Inferno. Heal. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go buy more stuff. Just so I have more options for him. Ugh. Okay. Good God. Okay, so I have all of those. I still have a lot of those. I think I should buy a few more. Go with 4 of those. Let's just do a few fireballs, just this way I have some, like, basic stuff. A few bushwhackers, same reason. Okay. I still need this game for my Switch. Didn't care for the PS1 graphics. Were too shoddy for me. One of the other nice things about this version, Ryan, is that there were some glitches that happened with the original PlayStation 1 version that they got, like, that they took out. I'll go with just a few more of these. Yeah, there we go. So, for example, there was one that if... Oh, God. I'm trying to think it through, sorry. There was one that if you, like, used Pip in a certain way, he, like, would crash the game or break the game or something. This has a whole new set of glitches, apparently. But, you know, just know that that's a thing to think about. At some point, I really do want to play Ape Escape on this channel. Whether or not I'm going to do it next, I don't know. Cat talking to cat. 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 Not all of the glitches. I mean, they patched out the original ones, but they created new ones in the process. So, like, one that we found that happens entirely, I think, by accident. There's a fight that you have as Lynx. One of your first fights as Lynx. You're supposed to not be able to win, and then, like, a cutscene's supposed to happen. It just game overed on me. Which isn't what's supposed to happen at all. So, yeah. I also want to mention that the combat system for this is a little bit confusing. And I'm going to do my best to explain it to you as it's going on. Then I have... We're just going to go with some of these. That's why I won't buy the Switch version of the Grand Theft Auto 2 glitchy. Yeah, the Switch versions of a lot of things are not what they should be. Like, let's be honest here, this thing doesn't have the best processor in the world. And that's not a slam on them, they just really didn't think that this system was going to succeed the way that it did. Which is fair, given how the Wii U turned out. But I would also like to mention that the OLED and the version 2 have the exact same processor. Like, the exact same type of processor. So, it's not like they even increased it, and they want to make sure that games run on all of this. But we are halfway into the Switch's lifespan, is what they've been saying. And I genuinely hope that we get more out of it than just that, but... Oh, that was Zor behind me. I was like, Oh. I see, my cat is getting yelled at. Yeah, there's less glitches. I'm trying to think if there's anything... Like, obviously, The Witcher is super glitchy. I think Skyrim they may have fixed a little bit, but it does have some unique reasons to want it on the Switch. Hi, Selena, what are you doing? There's a Selena in the room. What are you doing? What's up? What's up, bud? Why don't you just lay down? So you don't get in trouble. Sorry, I want to make sure he's okay. Alright. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you saw here today. And be sure to hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I'm playing more Chrono Cross. Take care, everybody.